Remember that one time when Kody was pointing at Robyn in front of everybody and saying, well, she treated you like dirt from the very beginning, referring to Christine because Robyn had told him? Busted. Oh, I love a good expose. I'm going to have to pause me recording this video just so I can refill my coffee all the way to the tip top. So hold 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. Did y'all like how I done that? Literally paused recording the video. But anyway, look. And I literally went and filled my coffee to the rim. Robyn overplayed her hand. I love it when a good expose comes out, like when it comes to Robyn and Kody, because, they're better than everybody else, Robyn and Kody. And, they've never done any wrong. Okay, it's always everybody else's fault, and they're always the victim. So I love it when a good expose comes out that contradicts that I'm like, you're not perfect? Clutch my pearls. Wow. Baffled. Look at this. Do we remember this? Oh, we remember this. And by the way, I just want to point out how worthy Mary was to sit there on her ass while Kody was disrespecting Christine in her home. Mary was doing nothing but laughing and giggling. Then Kody called her out for laughing and giggling. And then she is literally over there joking with Kody. Okay? Then when Kody gets up and starts screaming at Christine, then after he storms off and Christine breaks down and cries, Janelle goes and comforts Christine while Robyn and Mary get up at the same time and walk off. Just wanted to remind everybody, that's the scene we're talking about, just in case anybody forgot. But Mary's worthy. Mary, you're worthy, all right, but you're also a total B. And the way Mary has treated all of these people should be discussed. Mary don't get a pass. Why does Mary get a pass? I am so sick and tired of people giving Mary a pass for what? Well, she got mistreated. Well, hell, we all have been mistreated if you want to get technical about it. Anyway, Kody seems to be getting technical. He said he was talking to Robyn. Do we remember this? She treated you like dirt from the very beginning. And then this is when he was at Christine's later on in the house when they were talking about, splitting up and blah, blah, blah. Kody said, because I thought you were treating people great. And then you started treating people badly. And then Christine in the confessional, remember at the tell-all, popped in. Why should how I treat the woman you love matter that much, basically? And then she said, that's just what it comes down to. I think he has a favorite wife. We all know. And apparently, I'm not treating her well enough. Look at this one right here. Then they go on to say, all of Robyn's tattling on the other wives for being mean to her ruined the family. Kody believed that Christine was so mean. That's what Robyn told him. So Kody is awful to Christine and she leaves. See, it really is all Robyn's fault for playing the perpetual victim, and now she is stuck with Kody. Laughing faces. As you see, almost 150 people took to the comments, and per usual, we're going to indulge in a few. A fan wrote, it made me sick to see Robyn make that porch scene about herself. No compassion or humanity to Christine, none. Then the big performance and fake outrage and deflection by Kody. What a loser. That's when Kody got up and screamed, what a knife in the kidneys, the sacrifices I made to love you. Kody seems to enjoy the outdoor venue with the ambiance of a fire pit to put on his most dramatic performance. The angst, the self-pity, martyrdom, always seems more pronounced when he's in an outdoor theater. That was totally rehearsed, and he was looking for a place in the conversation to start his performance. He even paused and moved to face the camera. A consummate performer. I also think that Kody continuing to listen to Robyn and allow what she said to impact his relationships with the other wives and children was a major factor. He could have said, no, we're not going to do that, or say things like that, but he didn't. And it sounds like those issues were around long before Robyn. She just really effed it all up, and Kody let her did it, and Kody let her or did it with her. Wake up from what? The main reason Robyn was the favorite because she catered to his narcissistic tendencies. He was the big hero who saved her. She was also the mistress. He liked that. He could have his cake and eat it too. Exactly. We all know men and women who get into these toxic relationships and they completely change their values and personality to keep the toxic person. The issues were there, but she exploited them by making them worse. The mind games Robyn plays is obvious to all of us. One day, Kody will hopefully wake up, but it's already too late. I feel like Kody does use the other wife as an excuse for his behavior, but never says who to the wife he is talking to. He lets her come up with the answer on her own, then refuses to confirm, but also doesn't deny. I think he did this long before Robyn came along. The real favorite wife is his ego. It's never actually been Robyn that he's catering to, but now everyone else is gone, so he has to pretend she's the favorite. His soulmate is one true love to rub it all in their faces, but it's all he has left to try to affect them. In all fairness, this family needed to be deconstructed. It was one sick set of circumstances. I'd send Robyn a dozen roses and a thank you card if it was me. I agree. The best thing that happened to any of them was the slow roll to independence. Look at Big Rob just sitting there and stuff, all mad at Christine for telling the truth. Oh, she's going to be big mad when that book is released and we reading it. By the way, shout out to all of you who joined my Patreon. I said in a previous video this week, I will absolutely be reading Christine's book over on my Patreon for members only. Now, one way to look at it is my Patreon is cheaper than Christine's book, so if you're balling on a budget, I totally understand. But however, I'm not misdirecting you. I want you to go fully support our girl and go buy her book if you can. And if you're really balling, not on a budget, go buy her book, join my Patreon, read along with me, and then we'll chit-chat and discuss it together. Either way, my Patreon is linked in the description of every video if you want to go ahead and go join. We've got until, looking at my watch, a few more weeks. The beginning of September is when I will have my hands on that book, hopefully a little sooner, but did I just spill some tea? Anyway, I think yes and no. I think Robyn joined this family smart enough to know the show probably won't last forever. I don't think she ever thought it would go on for so long. I think if the rumors of the almost cancellation are true, it very close to their Flagstaff move where her and Kody consolidate and embezzle all the family resources off to themselves. In a world where the show only lasted 3 seasons, they would still be stuck in poverty. I think many men in their communities rule as tyrants and with a favorite wife. I think the whole cult is based on jealous women. Well, they're in a look, I've never, ever, ever considered them in a cult, and I'm talking about Kody, Robyn, Christine, Janelle, and Mary, or their kids. They have never, ever, ever showed us any cult-like tendencies on the TV. They just show us Kody's asshole behavior and how Robyn's a total B. I mean, we know people like that in our everyday lives that ain't polygamist. Okay. I can point out 100,000 narcissists that ain't polygamous, and I can also point out 100,000 B words that aren't polygamous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. We have got to stop saying these people were in a cult. Like, I get it. There might be some cults out there, but Sister Wives, the TV show, ain't it? Not what I watch. Hell, they was all living their best lives, taking these trips, all these kids taking these free trips. And by the way, I still want to point out how these kids have all said they were all blessed to be able to do things like that. And they wouldn't be able to do that without this show. The kids have said that. Okay. But anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get weird when I keep reading cult, and I'm like, okay, Well, I see cult as people who like are endangered and can't get out of a situation. Robyn Brown, Kody Brown, Christine Brown, Wooly, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown all could have got out of this situation. They chose not to because they like that big fat TV check. I mean, okay, so is TV shows a cult? Okay, that's a whole nother topic because I absolutely think so. I agree. I do think Robyn is genuinely upset at losing the other wives. She didn't want to be the only wife. She wanted to be the favorite wife and lorded over the others. She wanted everyone in that family to worship her like they did Kody. She expected the others to contribute and be happy with the scraps they got. Yeah. And she was so mean when she made that special thing for baby Solomon's room, I think, and only a complete B would throw a wonderful baby shower for Robyn. Oh, Christine did that? How hateful of her. Robyn was manipulative from the very beginning. Kody is so stupid he doesn't realize he's been played. Mary still thought they were playing a bit of family Jenga and was sitting for that particular meeting. It would probably felt to her like she was once again in a box of favor. Kody still thought he was in control of stuff. The woman my ex had a work of... Okay, I'm not going there. What do y'all think about all this? Do you love a good Robyn expose? Because Lord knows I do. But is this really not only a Robyn expose at this point? Because Mary Brown needs to be called out for just sitting there, not being a girl's girl. Mary, you was not being a girl's girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'd rather pick sides with a liar like Robyn saying that Christine was mean and Kody echoing that. Okay, Mary was the one giggling and, with Kody and Robyn. Mary's the one that left with Robyn while Christine was crying. Mary done that. Mary chose to walk right past Christine, who was crying. Real good lady. That's why I don't like Mary. I said what I said. Would love to know what y'all think. Be sure you like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.